Have you ever felt the weight of guilt at the thought of loving again? For those who've experienced the profound loss of a spouse or partner, this feeling is common. It's natural to wonder if it's okay to open your heart to someone new while still cherishing the memories of the past. Imagine sitting in a quiet room, a cup of tea in hand, as thoughts of the one you've lost mingle with the hope of what might be. But here's something I've learned on my own journey. Guilt doesn't mean you've done something wrong. It's simply a sign of the depth of love you carry. Loving again doesn't erase your past, it honors it, builds on it, and allows it to grow. Today we'll explore how to navigate these feelings and release the guilt, opening your heart to new possibilities without losing the beauty of what you've already known. Hello, I'm Jessie. Like so many of you, I've walked the road of loss. Losing someone you deeply love can leave an emptiness that feels impossible to fill. Days stretch on, heavy with memories, while nights can feel endless and silent. In those moments, the idea of opening your heart again may seem unthinkable, even wrong. I understand. I've been there. When I first considered the possibility of loving again, it felt like a betrayal of everything my late partner and I had shared. The guilt was overwhelming, as if moving forward meant leaving behind the person who had been such a vital part of my life. But over time, I realized that loving again wasn't about forgetting, it was about honoring. It was about carrying the lessons, memories, and love I'd experienced into a new chapter. Imagine us sitting together, perhaps over a warm cup of tea, in a quiet and welcoming space. This isn't about judgment or rushing to answers. It's about creating room for reflection and understanding, allowing your heart to speak and be heard. Together we'll explore the complex emotions that come with considering love after loss, guilt, fear, hope, and the possibility of joy. You don't have to have all the answers now. This journey is about taking small, thoughtful steps toward healing and connection. Whether you're just starting to think about dating again or have already begun to open your heart, know that your feelings are valid and your journey is uniquely yours. In this video, I'll share insights and practical advice to help you navigate this path with grace and compassion. Let's take this step together, one of courage, reflection, and most importantly, love. Love does not deny or diminish the past, it builds upon it. Think of your heart as a garden rich with the flowers of every relationship you've ever nurtured. The vibrant blooms of past love remain, rooted in memories, lessons, and moments that shaped you. When new love enters your life, it doesn't replace what's already there. It simply adds new colors and textures to your garden, creating a richer, more beautiful tapestry. I remember a woman named Clara who lost her husband after 40 years of marriage. For years she believed her heart could never open to love again. The thought of doing so felt like a betrayal, as if loving someone new would erase the bond she shared with her late husband. But over time, Clara began to realize that love isn't a zero-sum game. The love she held for her husband was permanent, woven into her soul. It wasn't something that could be replaced, it was something that could coexist with new love. When Clara met Richard, a fellow widower, their relationship blossomed slowly, like a flower in spring. Richard didn't try to compete with Clara's past, nor did Clara try to suppress her memories. Instead, they honored each other's stories. Clara often spoke of her late husband, sharing fond memories and lessons learned. Richard listened, not with jealousy, but with admiration for the life she had lived. This openness strengthened their connection, proving that love is expansive, not limiting. Many people worry that opening their hearts to someone new means they're forgetting the love they've lost, but that's not true. Love is not about replacement, it's about growth. The love you've known shapes the person you are today, giving you the tools to build a future filled with joy and connection. When you honor your past, you're creating space for the present to thrive. Imagine walking through your own garden of memories. Each bloom represents a relationship, a moment, or a lesson. As you tend to this garden, you realize that there's room for more flowers, new connections, new joys, and new experiences. These don't overshadow the old, they stand alongside them, creating a vibrant and diverse landscape that tells your life story. Love also teaches resilience. It reminds us that our hearts are capable of enduring loss and finding joy again. When you think about the love you've experienced, ask yourself, what has it taught me? How has it prepared me for what lies ahead? The answers may surprise you, revealing a depth of strength and capacity for connection that you didn't know you had. If you're considering opening your heart to new love, know that it's not a betrayal of the past, it's a continuation of your journey, a way to honor what was while embracing what could be. Share your stories, your memories, and your hopes with those who understand and value them. This openness creates a bridge between the past and the future, allowing love to flow freely in all directions. So, as you reflect on your own garden of love, take a moment to appreciate its beauty. Every flower, every memory, and every connection is a testament to your journey. And remember, there's always room for new blooms, new stories to write, new joys to experience, and new love to embrace. From a spiritual perspective, love is infinite. It knows no boundaries of time, space, or circumstance. The love we share with those we've lost doesn't end when they're gone. It transforms, taking on new shapes and forms in our hearts. Imagine the stars in the night sky. Each one represents a connection, a memory, a moment of love that continues to shine brightly even as time moves forward. Those we've loved are like those stars, always present, always illuminating our path. For many, embracing this perspective offers comfort and a sense of peace. It reminds us that loving again isn't a betrayal of the past, but an extension of the love we've already known. Consider the story of James, a man who lost his wife of 30 years. Grief enveloped him, and for a long time he felt that opening his heart to someone new would diminish the bond he had with her. But over time, James realized that his late wife would want him to find happiness. She had always wished for his well-being, and he came to see that loving again was a way to honor her memory. Rituals can help bridge the gap between the past and the present. Lighting a candle in memory of a loved one, saying a quiet prayer, or writing a letter to them can create a sense of connection while opening the heart to new possibilities. These small acts acknowledge the enduring presence of those we've lost while making room for new relationships and experiences. Spiritual traditions across cultures often speak of love as eternal and transcendent. They teach us that love doesn't compete, it multiplies. It grows when shared, expanding our capacity for compassion, understanding, and joy. When we see love through this lens, it becomes easier to embrace the idea of loving again. It's not about replacing someone, it's about continuing the journey of love, carrying the lessons and memories of the past into a new chapter. Ask yourself, what would your loved one want for you? Would they want you to remain in sorrow, or would they encourage you to seek happiness and connection? Often, imagining their response can provide clarity and reassurance. Love, after all, is a gift meant to be shared, not confined. As you consider the possibility of opening your heart, allow yourself the grace to feel every emotion. Grief, hope, fear, and joy, they are all part of the journey. Trust that your capacity for love is vast, and that loving again doesn't diminish the past, it honors it by building upon it. Love, in all its forms, is a testament to the resilience and beauty of the human spirit. Releasing guilt is not about ignoring or suppressing your feelings, it's about understanding them and finding a way to move forward with compassion for yourself. Guilt often comes from the belief that opening your heart to new love means you're betraying the love you've lost. But the truth is, choosing to love again honors your past. It shows that the lessons and memories you carry have prepared you to embrace life fully. Consider this. Guilt is a natural emotion, a sign of the deep love and respect you hold for the person who's no longer with you. Acknowledge that feeling without judgment. It's okay to grieve, to miss them, and to still want to find happiness. Allow yourself to sit with these emotions and remind yourself that they're part of the journey toward healing. For many, journaling can be a powerful tool for processing guilt. Writing down your thoughts, memories, and hopes creates a safe space to explore your feelings without fear of judgment. Imagine sitting in a quiet room, pen in hand, and letting your emotions flow onto the page. You might start by asking yourself, what am I feeling? What would my loved one want for me? Talking to trusted friends, family, or a counselor can also provide valuable support. Sharing your thoughts out loud can lighten the emotional burden and offer new insights. Sometimes hearing someone else affirm that it's okay to seek joy again is exactly what you need to move forward. Another helpful practice is mindfulness. Taking time to be present, whether it's through deep breathing, walking in nature, or simply sitting quietly, can help you reconnect with yourself and find moments of peace. As you focus on the present, you'll begin to see that it's possible to honor your past while embracing new possibilities. Releasing guilt is not a one-time decision, it's a process. There will be days when the weight of your emotions feels heavy, and that's okay. Healing isn't linear. Be patient with yourself and remember that every small step counts. Whether it's a conversation, a new activity, or even just a quiet moment of reflection, each step brings you closer to embracing the love and joy you deserve. Ultimately, loving again doesn't diminish the love you've lost, it celebrates it. It's a way of carrying their memory forward, allowing their influence to guide you into a new chapter of your life. By releasing guilt, you open the door to healing, growth, and the infinite capacity of your heart to love one. Let's pause for a moment. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and reflect on the love you've experienced throughout your life. Picture the faces of those you've loved, their smiles, their laughter, the way they made you feel valued and cherished. These moments are treasures, woven into the fabric of who you are. Love has a way of teaching us profound lessons. Perhaps it taught you patience as you weathered challenges with someone you cared for deeply. Maybe it showed you resilience, helping you carry on after a loss. Or it could have revealed the simple joys of companionship, a shared meal, a favorite song, or a quiet walk together. Each of these moments, no matter how small, has shaped the person you've become. As you reflect, ask yourself, what has love taught me? How has it prepared me for the future? These are not just memories, they're guideposts, offering wisdom and strength as you navigate new chapters in life. Now, imagine the love you'd like to welcome into your life moving forward. What would it look like? How would it feel? It's not about replacing what was, but about adding to your story, enriching the journey you're already on. Picture a garden where new blooms grow alongside cherished flowers that have been there for years. Together, they create a vibrant, living testament to love's enduring power. Take a moment to write down your thoughts or share them with someone who understands. Reflection isn't just about looking back, it's about creating a bridge to the future, honoring the past while making room for what lies ahead. In this space of reflection, remember that love, in all its forms, is infinite. It doesn't fade or diminish. It evolves, carrying us forward with grace, hope, and connection. Love is the most profound and enduring force in our lives. It doesn't erase what we've lost, but builds upon it, allowing us to grow and connect in new and meaningful ways. Imagine the sunrise after a long night, its warm light gently spreading across the horizon. That's what opening your heart to love again feels like, a quiet promise of new beginnings. Choosing to love again isn't about replacing the past, it's about honoring it. Each memory, each lesson, and each connection you've known becomes a foundation for the future. By embracing new possibilities, you're continuing a story that's still unfolding, a story filled with hope, joy, and the richness of human connection. Take a deep breath and trust in the resilience of your heart. Love doesn't diminish, it expands, creating room for new chapters while treasuring the old. The best way to honor the love you've known is to carry it forward, allowing it to guide you into a future full of promise.